Hello everyone, I am Pinky and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll talk to you about the 5 books that I read in March. Out of these 5 books, I rated 1 book 2 stars, 2 books 3 stars and 2 books 4 stars. I'll talk about the book that I rated 2 stars first, and then we'll move to the 3-star books and then the 4-star books. I picked the thriller One by One by Freida McFadden. There's a lot of hype around her books and I wanted to give it a try. However, I was quite disappointed. We follow a group of friends who decide to go on a trip to a remote cabin, but along the way get lost in some woods and then proceed to spend the next 200 odd pages scrambling around these woods as one by one they are picked off by a mysterious killer. The only good thing that I can think about this book was the short chapters and that it was a very quick read. It is very repetitive and there are a lot of continuity errors. Moving on to the 3-star reads, the first book that I rated 3 stars is another mystery. It's Tokyo Express by Seiichi Matsumoto. In 1950s Japan, a couple is found dead on a beach. It looks like double suicide. The man is a high official at Ministry X, embroiled in a corruption scandal. The woman is a waitress at a restaurant. But is it really suicide? This forms the crux of the mystery. It is a pretty straightforward detective novel and the pacing was quite alright. I liked it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as other detective novels. The next book that I read was Manohar Kahani by Raghu Srinivasan. The blurb says that it is a goofy misadventure with a heap of chaos and a pinch of crazy. And yes, it had few moments where I chuckled out loud and most of it felt like a commercial Indian movie. But that's all that was to it. I didn't quite enjoy it. Moving on to the 4-star reads. The first 4-star read was a fantastic and heartwarming middle grade novel from the desk of Zoe Washington by Jenny Marks. Zoe Washington's life changes on her 12th birthday. Among the mail, she finds a letter from her father, Marcus, who has been in prison her entire life. She reads it and starts exchanging letters with her father without her mother's knowledge. In one of the letters, Marcus tells her that he is innocent. And now Zoe becomes determined to prove his innocence. In spite of being a middle grade novel, the book deals with many hard-hitting topics and I enjoyed it a lot. And I wish to continue on with the other books in the series. The next book that I rated 4 stars is a non-fiction named Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom. As the blurb says, Mitch Albom rediscovered Maury in the last months of the older man's life. Knowing he was dying of ALS, Mitch visited Maury in his study every Tuesday, just as they used to back in college. Their rekindled relationship turned into one final class, Lessons in How to Live. Mitch and the professor talk about various topics such as regrets, emotions, family, and death. And while reading their conversations, we also get a chance to ponder and reflect on life. If you're looking for something philosophical, then you can definitely pick this book up. So that's it for today, guys. These are all the books that I read in March. I would love to know what was your favorite book from March. And for more bookish content, please like this video. Do leave your comments. It will motivate me to make more videos in the future. Bye. Happy reading.